Seriously guys, the boat isn't working anymore. I connected to the app, it asked for an update, I did it, the update stopped, and now nothing is working anymore. God damn it, man. So my boat is now bricked because of Traxxas. Thank you for that. Hey guys, Happy Dude here, and I'm still having a lot of troubles with my M41 Traxxas boat. Let me show you. I'm working on my M41 boat from Traxxas because I still have the same problems. My solution for the batteries with the Velcro strips, it's coming loose as you can see, even though I used two components glue. So I have to find another solution for that. And also the problem with the very loud prop shaft is still here. So we're gonna start with eliminating things that it can't be. We're gonna start in the front. Let's start with the engine. So I disconnected the shaft. There's no propeller in there. Let's see if that's the problem. Sounds completely normal. Next thing is the coupler, but I don't have any slip whatsoever because I would notice that because I can see the RPM and the speed, so I don't think it's that. The tube itself already replaced. The shaft with the propeller on it also replaced. So there's only one thing it could be, and that is this piece right here. Apparently there's a bearing inside, maybe that is worn out, or the grease that I use is just not capable of all that force and heat and RPM. And this is how I grease it up. I just put this in here and start pumping until it's completely full and comes out the other end. And then I also put some grease on the axle itself. Until it's completely full. It's a bit hard to do with one hand, but you get the idea. And then I rub it open with my finger. Then we put the flexible shaft in there. Now it doesn't really make sense to put the axle completely full of grease and also the tube, because it will just come out on this end and also on this end. Anyway, when you put the axle completely in, leave a space of 1 or 2 millimeter here, and then tighten these two very tightly. That's very important. So when I put the boat in the water, the sound begins just after a few seconds. Now I'm gonna try and test it out here without the water and see what happens. This rag here is on there so the grease doesn't splatter all over my wall. That's really loud and with a lot of vibrations. So I don't know what to do anymore. So I'm going to visit a model shop, and on the phone he said he could help me. So I'm gonna bring the boat to him and let's see. All right, let's go. And we are on our way. We're actually going to the ocean. So we're going from here all the way to there. We arrived at our destination. Well, that was a wasted trip. When I got into the store, he said, "You know what? Leave the boat here and I will test it for you and try and fix it." I said, "No, I can't do that. I need the boat to film it. I have a YouTube channel." Then he said, "I can't help you." Yep, that's what he told me. So that's pretty much every hobby store. They just want the money. There are not that many hobby stores that actually want to help you, because what's the fun in it if you just let another one fix it for you? That's part of the hobby. You play with it and you try and fix and try to change things on it. That's the fun of it. And he told me on the phone he had PFDE washers that I needed, and he didn't have them, and also some other stuff. So a complete waste of time and money. Okay, I'm going to try one more thing, and if that doesn't work, I'm going to order this one brand new, and then also a new coupler. So what I noticed is that even though this flex cable turned only for a few seconds here at home and in the store, the grease is completely gone, and I didn't even put the boat in the water. So I'm gonna try something new. I'm not going to use marine grease. I'm going to clean that off. Instead, I'm going to use industrial ceramic grease. This is what you put on your brake pads, on the back of course, because this is designed for high pressure and it fights against corrosion. It also repels water, and it can stand over 1000 degrees Celsius. So I'm very curious. Let's try that out. There's a brush at the end, so you just press this pump here and then it will come out. Oops, there it goes. It's also much easier to apply because there's a brush on it, and it's also not that sticky like the marine grease. So I think we're going to get a much better spread on the axle and also in the tube itself. So if this works here at home, it must work on the water. Of course, we're not sure until we test that. So I'm very, very curious right now. All right, let's try it out. Well, it's still pretty loud, but the vibration is gone. But you can't really hear that on camera. It's something you have to hear and feel in real life. But it seems to be working, and normally the boat should go faster because this grease has a lot less resistance. Okay, so it seems to work. The next test will be in the water, and I'm also gonna put a PFTE ring here. It's also called Teflon because it can resist chemicals, oil and water, and it won't wear down, and it can also be used for extreme heat. So I ordered them, but they didn't arrive yet, so that's also something that I'm gonna do, because then the grease can come out and the water can't get in. So for now I'm gonna use this rubber o-ring, but this is used in the auto industry, so it can handle the pressure and the heat and chemicals and oil and water. And I'm going to put some more ceramic grease on there, and then we're gonna test it in the water. But first, one more dry land test. So I've put more ceramic grease on there, and now the rubber seal is there in between. So let's see. You see, now it just comes out here. God. Seriously guys, the boat isn't working anymore. I connected to the app, it asked for an update, I did it, the update stopped, and now nothing is working anymore. God damn it, man. The ESC is blinking red and green. This is flashing green, but it was flashing red first, so I rebinded the transmitter and receiver 4 times now, and now it's flashing green, but it still doesn't do anything. I asked Traxxas support for help, and they just said basically, fuck you, buy a new receiver. God damn it! I don't know how to solve this, guys. I searched the internet and whole of YouTube, and I don't find any solution. There's also no button on the ESC here, so you cannot reset this. I tried everything, even switching the cables while it's powered on to reset the ESC, but it simply does nothing at all. So my boat is now bricked because of Traxxas. Thank you for that. Oh, but it gets better than that. I asked Traxxas for help in the live chat. Let's see what they told me. So I explained the whole problem, what happened, and they told me, okay, then you will need a new receiver. So I told them, are you kidding me? Because you guys bricked it with those updates. If you can give me the money for a new receiver, then I will buy one. Then I said, are you sure? Because this will get on my YouTube channel. And they said, nope, updates won't cause those problems. Blah, blah, blah. You can read it. And it's funny that they said that, because I saw a lot of YouTube videos from people that also had this problem. And also on the Facebook forums from RC Models and Traxxas, I found also a lot of people that had this problem with the updates. So I told them that, and then they said, well, the updates never finished, so something caused it to stop. Well, duh, that's why it's now broken. I didn't stop it. My phone didn't stop working, but it was something in the receiver or in the transmitter or the update itself, the software, that stopped working. So it's not my fault. So I told him that, but in a shorter version. You can read it right here. And then he replied this. So he's basically saying that I broke the boat because I am using a Bluetooth module and I am trying to install
an update that is required, because otherwise you can't use the app anymore. So I am the problem. I was so fucking mad when I read that. Honestly. Oh, your boat is working great. Here's some updates to break it. And then you ask for some help from Traxxas because you already spent so much money on the product itself and also on official Traxxas products, and then you do an official update from Traxxas to supposedly make it better, and then they tell you, fuck you, buy a new receiver. And then they have the nerve to tell you it's your fault. My god. Sorry guys, I lost my temper a bit there, but I had to say it. So anyways, let this be a lesson and a warning for you. Don't use the Bluetooth modules, and if you have one, don't update it. And I don't think I'm gonna buy any more Traxxas products from now on. So anyway, please give this video a like and maybe subscribe to see more, because I do a lot of fixing stuff to help people with RC vehicles and boats, maybe in the future planes. I also do airsoft videos and computer stuff and electronics, a lot of things. So thanks for watching, and you all have a nice day. Bye.